Fine, it's fine. Okay. You can see now. Give me a chance, poor Ponky. Jeez. Gee up, man. So impatient. Some people. Where is that? Have some chill again. All right, if you want to, last chances to vote for maps. Alrighty then. You know what to do, guys. Exclamation mark play if you want to get involved in the races. The more the merrier. And away we go. The first race is underway. Everybody is making their way down the pegboard on Frozen 2 here. And it is going to be Poor Ponky and Mika who are out first, followed by NOCK and Deathwish bringing up the rear. There is a lot of twists and turns though ahead. NOCK is going his own way while the rest of them take the path on the right hand side. And they are through the first intersection with Deathwish still at the back. And NOCK running his own race at the moment. None of them have got caught up on the intersections at the moment. Poor Ponky loses a bit of momentum there, and Mika is able to get past, as does NOCK. NOCK loses a bit of momentum too. Deathwish is through nicely though at the back. We have some spikes falling just below, and Mika is coming through. He is really powering ahead here. He loses ground though on the intersection. Poor Ponky goes into him, and NOCK and Deathwish now are the ones who take first and second. Sorry, no, Mika is through. I missed Mika. I do apologise. Mika is still out in the lead. Deathwish gets caught up on the banking there. Poor Ponky really far behind now as they come down to the straight and another intersection. They've got to navigate them spikes though, and that's going to hold everybody up. Deathwish just powers on through there, through the intersection quite nicely. NOCK is second through there. He is going to lose some ground there and he's going backwards. So Poor Ponky is now up into second place as they enter the spike bumps. Not really struggling in that intersection, and Mika down in third place. But Deathwish starting to stretch his legs here and create a bit of a gap as they head down into the penultimate intersection here. Leading on to some more bumps, but it is Deathwish leading from Poor Ponky. Mika in third. Deathwish now getting caught on the intersection and heads backwards, with Poor Ponky doing exactly the same, and all three of them are now bunched up, but Mika now retakes the lead. Deathwish in second. Poor Ponky still desperately trying to get through the intersection. NOCK, can he capitalise? He can slightly. I think it's going to be neck and neck now between NOCK and Poor Ponky for third position, but out in the lead we have Mika Krakenen. Not NOCK, we have Mika. Thank you very much, game. Mika and Deathwish are battling for the lead. They are neck and neck as they come round and down towards the final intersection. NOCK is right behind now in third position, and Poor Ponky has dropped to the end. Can they all make it through this section quite nicely without taking any? Mika has gone the wrong way. Deathwish has stalled slightly, and that has given NOCK second position. Poor Ponky up to third, with Mika now trailing behind, but Deathwish now has the lead as they go into the spinning snowflakes on the run down to the final intersection and then the finishing bowl. It is. NOCK is taking the lead now. NOCK is out in the lead. Deathwish has got hung up on the snowflake. It is NOCK from Port Ponky from Mika in third. Deathwish now is absolutely going nowhere. He has blown it as NOCK comes down to the intersection for the final time. He has got caught in the debris. Port Ponky powers his way through the debris, although slows up at the end. Mika does the same as well. It is now Mika powering through the intersection in first place. He comes down towards the finishing bowl. Deathwish has finally got out of the snowflake, and but unfortunately gets caught up at the intersection. So it looks like Mika is going to take this one. Port Ponky still has a chance if he gets a good run through here, but no, it is Mika who takes the first race, followed by Port Ponky. NOCK in third. And Deathwish 808 will bring the race to a close in fourth position if he can ever pick up any sort of speed. Mika takes the first race of the night. Port Ponky in second, NOCK in third, and Deathwish 808 bringing up the rear in fourth position. And away we go for race number 2. Unfortunately, Porky? Poor Ponky missed the deadline there and is not able to join us for this race as they head down into the first vortex of the map. The first and only vortex of the map, I should say. Who is going to make their way out of here first? Virtual NOCK seems to be quite low and he is out of the vortex and stretching an early lead. Mika and Deathwish are neck and neck in second and third. Deathface in fourth and NOCK in fifth as they enter the paddle section here. And Virtual NOCK is through, but Mika has got some speed and looks to be taking first position from him. NOCK and Deathwish both caught up on the paddle, and Deathface, if he can get a bit of momentum, can take third position. But Virtual NOCK is up in the air and he is successfully made into the paddle section. But Mika has found his way down into the section below, completely missing out that paddle section, as has NOCK. Deathwish and Deathface neck and neck as they enter the paddle. But it is Mika from Virtual NOCK. Virtual NOCK now picking up some space, but he is off the map. He has been kicked off. We've lost our first competitor. Mika now going round and round and round. Can he make it to the bowl? Deathwish now is off. The exit bowl is moving. Mika unfortunately loses out here. Deadface could win this one if he can just hang on the longest. NOCK is off the edge of the exit bowl and NOCK is now off. That just leaves us with Deadface. What can Deadface do? As he makes his way down here, can he go over the ramp? He has gone way too far. Everybody is out, but I think Deadface will take it by default. It's Deadface in first, followed by NOCK, Mika in third, Deathwish in third, and Virtual NOCK bringing up the rear in fifth position. What's going on, Thomas Deacon? How you doing, buddy? Just snuck in there right at the end. Good job. All right, race number 3 here on the Pixelicious Ring Track. We are heading our way down the vortex, which So I've got a bit of a plug in it this time. Who is leading the way? NOCK is currently leading the way down in the Vortex. Port Ponky and Thomas Deacon in third. Deathwish fourth. Mika and Deadface neck and neck. And then Virtual NOCK is in fifth. But who will go down the Vortex first? NOCK seems to be stretching his legs a little bit. And he is out. Followed by Port Ponky as they make their way into... Oh, if I can actually find where I am here. They're in a bit of a hidden section here. So NOCK has actually got caught up on something. I think there must be some debris or something in there. Can't quite see, but NOCK does manage to get out. Port Ponky right behind him as he's through the donut and onto the downward spiral section. Thomas Deacon in third place. Mika in fourth. Virtual NOCK fifth. Deadface in sixth. And Deathwish bringing up the rear in seventh position. Everybody is making their way through the spiral funnel and down the twisty-turny section now. It's still NOCK and Port Ponky out in front. And then we've got this group of three of Thomas Deacon, Mika and Deadface all grouped nicely together here as they go round and round, making their way down towards the whole funnel here. Who will make their way through that first? It could be anybody's game, depends where you come out. You can really ping around in these things before you find a hole, but NOCK is straight down there, as is Port Ponky. They're still neck and neck in first and second position. There's a nice group of four of them here. Thomas Deacon still hanging on to third at the minute. Very close between Mika and the rest of them. And Port Ponky is somehow won. I don't know what happened to NOCK. NOCK's off the map. Well, I wasn't expecting it to finish that quickly. We lost NOCK somehow. I think he must have hit some debris or something. All right, we'll call it a sieve, Port Ponky. Everybody just makes their way to the bowl. The action was thick and fast there right at the end. Couldn't really keep up with what was going on. But Port Ponky takes the win, having NOCK fallen off the map. Mika in second, Virtual NOCK third. Thomas Deacon comes home in fourth position. Deadface in fifth. And Deathwish in sixth position. Whew. We're going to go for a 10-lap marathon on this one, guys. The 3 laps we did the other day wasn't quite long enough for me. Yeah, I have, Thomas, actually. I have. You're from Raggy's, you're from Rag Nation, right? I think I recognise your name from the Rag Nation. I do occasionally do some commentating on like worms and stuff, so I do like try my hand at it. And the race is off in this 10-lap race around laps. It is Virtual NOCK out in the lead first, followed by Deadface, Port Ponky and Thomas Deacon in first. But we all know, as we saw the other day, as they start to go around these bank curves, they'll start to pick up some pace and the positions will change pretty quickly. But Port Ponky is still out in the lead from Virtual NOCK. Thomas Deacon up in third. Deadface fourth. NOCK on the curbing there in fifth. Mika now takes fifth position. He's high on that bank. That should give him a nice bit of acceleration off the final corner. Deathwish following, bringing up the pack in seventh position. We're on board here with Port Ponky as he makes his way round the bank curve on lap 2. Thomas Deacon now up into second position with Virtual NOCK just ahead of Deadface here. They two to a neck and neck, and Deadface has actually now just gone ahead. Virtual NOCK seems to have lost a bit of speed, and I think Deadface is actually going to take the place from Thomas Deacon. And Deadface with a bit of pace at this moment in time, but I think Thomas has got a nice bit of speed off the banking there, which is really helping him out. A bit further back, we've got Virtual NOCK in fourth. NOCK is in fifth, being chased down by Mika and Deathwish still at the back there, but Port Ponky is hanging on in the lead at the moment as they head down the back straight for the third time. From Thomas Deacon, and Virtual NOCK and Deadface now are locked in this battle here as they make their way down. NOCK and Mika both with a bit of pace here. What's going to happen as they come off the banking onto the start finish straight here? It's Mika now in third position and neck with Deadface and Virtual NOCK. NOCK just slightly behind, but Deadface just, poor old guy, doesn't seem to be able to get any sort of pace in this so far and is trailing far behind. Port Ponky definitely has the legs though, as he is pulling out still more of a lead over everybody, over the other 6 competitors in this race as they race down the back straight once more. The battle for second is definitely a close one. Deadface looks to have a good line off that banking and looks to be closing in slightly on Port Ponky, as is Mika Kraken here. Mika is closing in on Port Ponky and takes the lead as we head on to lap number 5. And Port Ponky has really dropped back here. He must have got a really bad exit off that banking. He is down in 3rd position. He could even go down to 4th here. The battle is really close behind between these 3 at the moment, as Thomas Deacon now drops down to 4th position. Now the 5th as Virtual Knock comes running through here. Deathwish still almost the full straight behind the rest of the guys. Unfortunately, I think we're going to write Deathwish out of this race. So it is now a 6-horse race. The 6 competitors here, as they head over the start-finish straight, are relatively close as they head round the banking into the second half of this race. It is now Mika Kraken from Virtual Knock and NOCK, as Deadface, Port Ponky and Thomas Deacon are all pretty close behind. But Mika now beginning to bring a bit of a stretch his legs a little bit here. He's trying to pull out a bit of a lead over the chasing pack. Deathwish looks like he's picked up a bit of speed here, though. He looks like he may be starting to come back at this group. So don't write Deathwish out just yet as we head on to lap 7. The pack here behind Mika are still close. They're very neck and neck. It all depends on what sort of speed you can get off that banking, and at the minute it's a battle between NOCK and Deadface. They are pretty much neck and neck. Mika, though, is really stretching his legs here. It's looking good for Mika to take the win here. Deathwish with a good line around that final corner, but will it give him enough speed to catch the guys ahead of him? We've got 3 laps remaining. Mika is round onto the back straight. Thomas Deacon and it looks like Deadface now are sort of trying to stretch their legs away from the chasing pack of Port Ponky, Virtual Knock and NOCK, as Deathwish is definitely closing on the chasing pack. But it is Mika who's coming down the start-finish straight here to start the penultimate lap from Thomas Deacon and Deadface in 3rd position. NOCK looks like he's challenging Port Ponky for 4th, but don't write off Virtual Knock. He's right there behind the group as well, as these 3 are battling for the best of the rest's positions. Still Mika, though, from Thomas Deacon. Deadface has been demoted to 3rd, and now he's under pressure from Virtual Knock as he is coming through. Has he got a good enough line, though, to hold on here or take it from Thomas Deacon as they head down to the final lap? It is Mika Kraken, lap 10, and you've got to think that Mika has got this one in the bag. The real race here, though, is in the chasing pack. Deadface coming around the corner. Thomas Deacon hits that curb in hard. I think, has he got the pace? He has. It looks like he's really starting to motor now. So Thomas Deacon is into 2nd place as they head down to the final corner, the final set of banking here. The chasing pack of Port Ponky and Virtual Knock are really close behind, though. It's going to come down to the wire, but I think Thomas Deacon is going to hold on for 3rd position here. We look back to 2nd. We look back to 3rd. Can Port Ponky catch up to Virtual Knock? I don't think he can. Virtual Knock's going to take 3rd. Port Ponky in 4th. And whew, that was a bit thick and fast at the end there. Deathwish was really starting to come back, and I don't think the deficit was that bad. He was neck and neck with NOCK there at the end. Deadface, NOCK and Deathwish all within a second of each other right at the end, but Mika Kraken wins by 6 seconds from Thomas Deacon and Virtual Knock. Port Ponky come home in 3rd and 4th position. It is go time for race number 5, the halfway mark of the Grand Prix. We are on coils of power as the 7 marbles race their way down to the center of the funnel. They are all circling their way down. Who is going to be out of the bottom first, though, and trying to capitalize on the advantage? I think it's going to be Deadface. No, he doesn't quite have the right angle there. Let's see who it's going to be. They're all starting to pick up a bit of pace as they circle around the bottom of this vortex here. Who is going to take it? Round and round they go. Nobody seems to be able to find that optimal line. It's only going to take, though, one of them to bump into another one and halt that momentum, and then they will be right down. Nobody's really looks like they're picking up a lot of space, like they're actually in the optimal place to be coming out of this funnel. So let's keep watching. Could be anybody's game here, and it actually looks like NOCK and Virtual NOCK are actually going higher rather than lower at this moment. So Deadface is the first one out here. He has found his way out of the funnel, and he is on his way down to the coils, followed by Port Ponky, Mika, Thomas Deacon, Virtual NOCK, Deathwish, and NOCK is right at the back here as they head through intersections and things. Got to watch them portals. Not sure where they will send you. But Deadface with the advantage right now. Port Ponky in second. Neck and neck with Mika, though, as they both take opposite lines around the first circular section here. And now they are on to some debris and portals. And as you can see, Mika and the pack there are sent all the way to the back. It's only NOCK and Deadface who are down here in the debris area. Managed to avoid those portals. Port Ponky's avoided it. Mika is out of, unfortunately. He's caught the edge of that portal and it sent him out of the map. We have lost our first competitor. Deadface, though, is through, as is Virtual NOCK, who now takes the lead. And all of our other competitors are stuck on the debris as they approach the intersection and then the coil section. More debris down below, though, so it's not over just yet. We'll have to wait and see who can find an effective line through these. If you've got a bit of pace, you can normally avoid a lot of the debris, so I don't think people are going to come through here with a lot of pace. But Deadface and Virtual NOCK neck and neck at this point in the race. Virtual NOCK looks almost, he was looking good then for a minute to avoid the debris. He has avoided quite a lot, to be fair. I think he's going to get caught up, though, on this last bit, and that is going to stall him. Deadface is trying to find his way through. He does indeed. And can he avoid the debris? He looks good. Thomas Deacon is motoring through, though, at the minute, as is Deathwish. Deathwish, with the sneak attack, finds his way to the exit bowl. He wins from Virtual NOCK. I think Deadface just got it from Thomas Deacon there. Those two are neck and neck across the line for third and fourth. Port Ponky is coming across the line, hopefully in a moment when he gets around the debris to take fifth. And NOCK is way back. I think he must have hit some portals and got some really unlucky... he must have really got some unlucky portals there and sent back to the start of the map, because he is really far behind the rest of them. But that was a nice little burst of speed there for Deathwish 808 right at the end there to take the win from Virtual NOCK and Deadface in third position. And we go for race number 6 here on the robotic roadway. We are down the pegboard, and who can get out of the bottom first as they all race their way to the funnel? It's NOCK and Virtual NOCK who seem to be at the front, but everybody is really nicely packed together here as they enter the first intersection. Everybody heading to the right apart from NOCK and Virtual NOCK here, who are going to make their way towards an elevator here over towards the twisting funnel section, you have to say. So let's hope that the guys on the right here, they're all close together. They're going to make it nicely out of the cannon here. Let's hopefully we won't lose any competitors, and they are all into the bowl And they've now got to navigate the turning the vortex. Sorry, easy for me to say. Poor Ponky is straight down, followed by Deathwish. Mika next, and Thomas Deacon looks to be straight down there as well. Virtual Knock and Knock are struggling behind though. It's Poor Ponky and Deathwish taking separate routes here as Mika follows to the left hand side. Thomas Deacon looks like he's got caught up in the coil section here as Knock now takes 4th position. Deathwish and Port Ponky are navigating their way through the debris. We've lost Thomas Deacon and we have just lost Knock as well. Unfortunately, Mika Krakenen has gone as well. We're down to 3 competitors as Deathwish now is trying to make his way across. Virtual Knock has just lost, so it's now a 2-horse race between Deathwish 808 and Port Ponky. Port Ponky really struggled there though. He got caught up on some debris. Deathwish is flying high and he is out of here. That just leaves us with Port Ponky. Can he make his way onto the surface? He is gonna lose it. No, he funnels in at the last minute. That is some luck for Port Ponky, and surely now there's nowhere that Port Ponky is going to lose this one. So Port Ponky is going to take this race. It may take a while for him to navigate a lot of this debris and these blocks, but he is definitely going to be taking this race. Unfortunate for everyone else. I think they got taken out. If we take a look here, we've got the rotating hammers, we'll call them, and I think everybody else just got booted off the map at this point, pretty much apart from Deathwish. So, yes, Port Ponky certainly coming through trumps there. Very lucky with his positioning there. I really thought he was going to go off to the right hand side of the map there, but no, he managed to find his way and just get funneled back in just nicely and just enough there to bring him into the final section. And he's just got to get through this debris now, and he comes home to take the win in race number 6. Port Ponky is your winner from Deathwish 808 and Virtual Knock in 3rd. Deathwish, Virtual Knock, Knock and Thomas Deacon and Mika all failing to finish in that one. And race 7 is underway here on the Twisting Turbo Adventure. We're heading down into a funnel, which is going to lead into a coil. But who can get into that section first as they go around and round here on the blue illuminated funnel? It's Virtual Knock and Thomas Deacon who seem to be at the front at the minute, but anybody's game. Anybody can get down that funnel first and really start to stretch their legs. But Virtual Knock looks like he's got it. He's going down, as is Thomas Deacon. So it's those two that's going to lead us away here from Port Ponky and Knock neck and neck for 3rd. Deadface in 5th. Deathwish in 6th. And Mika Krakenen, unfortunately, behind. Really struggling to get out of that funnel in 7th position. A very bumpy and turny section coming up here. So speed is going to be the key. If you can carry your velocity through this section, then you are sure to be coming out on top. Pretty relatively simple track, this one. The layout is just twisting, turning, and over the bumps, but we're really going to see the action hotting up here as they come out the final coil over the speed boost. And let's see who is going to come out on top. It is still Virtual Knock from Thomas Deacon. Port Ponky and Knock are neck and neck for 3rd. Deadface in 5th. Deathwish 6th. And Mika still at the back here. And it's all about how you can get over these bumps. Thomas Deacon is really trying to catch up on Virtual Knock here, it seems, but at the same time, Knock and Port Ponky are right on the back of him. I think Virtual Knock is actually pulling out a bit of a lead over Thomas Deacon, as 2nd place is now a 3 marble race. Let's make that 2, as Knock has lost some speed on the banking and is now between Thomas Deacon and Port Ponky as they are trading places here as they come down through the final bumpy section. Only one more slope to go. It's going to be a close one here, They're really putting the pressure on. Let's go to a slow-mo camera as they come to the line. Can Port Ponky steal this at the final moment? No, he cannot. It is Virtual Knock who takes the win. Port Ponky in second. Thomas Deacon in third position. Knock in fourth. Deadface fifth. Deathwish in sixth. And unfortunately for Mika, he never really got going in that one. And he comes home in seventh and last position. Perfectly timed music, Mika. It was deliberate, of course. Yo, Mikey! Welcome along, buddy. Welcome, welcome. How you doing tonight, Mikey? And away we go for race number 8 here as they make their way down the pegboard. And who is going to come into this section first? It is Knock from Port Ponky. Everyone's pretty closely together though at the moment, as long as they don't get caught up on that middle section. Knock from Port Ponky. Mika was in third. He's lost a bit of ground, and Mikey is making his way through here into third position. But it's Deadface and Thomas Deacon. Mikey's lost ground, and Mika is in fifth position. Now we've got to watch them golf tees here. Knock has managed to do that at the moment as they're making them their way around the spiral sections here. Thomas Deacon manages to get past Knock, who has lost a bit of ground here. So it's Thomas Deacon from Knock who are fighting for the lead. Port Ponky's right with them. Then the chasing pack here in fourth position. We've got Mika, Deadface, Mikey and Deathwish all grouped nicely together, with Virtual Knock all the way in last position. The race for the podium places, though, is hotting up as they're working their way through to the sieve here, avoiding the debris. Port Ponky I thought was going to go straight through there, but he does manage to find the debris, and Knock has managed to get all the way through. So it is Knock and Thomas Deacon who have found their way through the sieve and are now waiting to get through the debris. The debris is going to hold all the players up, so if they can get through the sieve at this position, it's really going to give them chances. Virtual Knock makes his way down, but also gets massively yeeted off the map. We have lost our first marble of the race, but everybody now just waiting for this debris to clear up. Still anybody's game as we enter down into the second spiral section. Mika here manages to catch up, and it's Port Ponky now from Knock. Thomas Deacon is also out, and he is in third position. Port Ponky has made light work of the debris and is through, as is Knock. Everybody else not going so quickly at this moment in time, but Port Ponky is stretching his legs. Thomas Deacon in third, Deadface in fourth. Mika, it was in fifth, but Deathwish is coming up and really with some pace at the minute, challenging for that third position. And Mikey and Mika are getting caught up on absolutely everything that they can find. And as Port Ponky is making his way down, he has got caught up on some debris, and that's given Knock a chance, but Knock gets hits the golf tee here, and I think Port Ponky is going to take this one as long as he doesn't get held up in this turnstile at the end here. It is Port Ponky who takes the win. Knock looks like he's going to come home from second. The battle for third, though, isn't over as we come down towards the finish line. Who is going to take it? Deathwish sneaks it at the end. Thomas Deacon home in fourth position. Deadface in fifth. Mikey now has come up into sixth place past Mika, who has lost a bit of ground in this final turning section. Mikey is coming around the final chicane here in towards the turnstile. Still a chance for Mika to take this, though. We've seen other competitors get knocked off at it, but no, he does come through in sixth. Mika in seventh. And that is the end of the race. Port Ponky takes the win from Knock. Deathwish sneaks the third position from Thomas Deacon. Deadface fifth. Mikey in sixth. Mika in seventh. And we lost Virtual Knock from the race. I'm good, thanks, Mikey. Very good, thank you. The fact that this one's called Jump Fortune Mayhem, I think we're going to see a lot of yeets on this one. Just a hunch. Away we go for the penultimate race of the Grand Prix. They're all heading down the pegboard on their way down to the half-pipe section. It is Mika who is out first, but everyone's still pretty neck and neck as they make their way down different funnels here. It's Mika from Thomas Deacon. Deathwish gets a big speed boost straight into the lead, but who's going to make their way through the turnstiles nicely? It is Deathwish, but still anybody's game. They're all getting a little bit caught up. Virtual Knock is really got held back there at the back, but Thomas Deacon is the first one through the intersection as we have a big group of about 5 marbles here. Paul Ponky, Deadface, NOCK, Deathwish and Mika all together. Mikey is chasing the pack here, but Thomas Deacon is on his way into the jump section. I think this is where things are going to get a little bit interesting. If you can get these jump sections, you are way away, like NOCK has just done there. NOCK's marble is way out, and he is down into the elevator here. Mika is in second, trying to catch up on what's going on behind. Deadface and Thomas Deacon is in fourth. Deathwish getting caught up as Mikey and Port Ponky stroll their way through, and Virtual Knock is at the back. Deadface now out in the lead. They're trying to make their way through the bingo machine, for lack of a better term, and they're going to make their way out into the turnstiles again. Who can settle first, though? It's between NOCK and Deadface, neck and neck at the moment. Just waiting for one of them to slow down. Looks like Deadface has managed to slow himself down. Mikey, I think, just gives Deadface a little love tap there, and NOCK and Deadface are out and on their way down to the final section here. Waiting for the next ones to come out. It's Mika and Mikey who are in third and fourth position, but we're making our way down to the exit bowl now. NOCK has avoided the turnstile. Can he carry on the pace? Deadface, it's neck and neck. It all depends. Mika is coming steaming through here. He's still a chance to win, but NOCK has managed to pull his legs out. He takes the win. Mika now comes through and steals second place from Deadface. Can anybody else take another place from Deadface? Virtual Knock and Mikey are right behind. No, Deadface does take the third position. Who is going to come home fourth, though? Thomas Deacon has now made his way through to final exit section. Looks like Mikey's going to take fourth position here. Virtual Knock in fifth. Thomas Deacon in sixth position at the moment. Paul Ponky is making his way. Deathwish, though, I think he picked a donkey rather than a horse in this one. He is really trailing behind here. He's not doing very well at all. Although if Port Ponky can't get his way out of that intersection, Deathwish could steal that, and Port Ponky could find himself in last position. But Thomas Deacon home in sixth. Port Ponky finally gets out and takes seventh position. And now we just got to wait for Deathwish to sort out whatever he's doing over here, and he will come home in eighth and last position. I said a donkey, not a Ponky. Oh dear. NOCK takes the win from Mika in second, Deadface third, and Mikey in fourth. Virtual Knock, Thomas Deacon, Port Ponky in seventh, and Deathwish home in the last position as we head on in to the final Grand Prix of the night. Sorry, final race of the night. Trying to work out who wasn't in, who was Deadface. And away we go for the final race of the evening. I think this one is going to be pretty fast, given that the world record is 57.5 seconds. Port Ponky is out first, followed by Deathwish and NOCK, but the trailing pack is really grouped together quite nicely. We've got NOCK, Thomas Deacon, Deathwish, Deadface, Virtual Knock, Mikey and Mika all with a shot here of taking second and third position. Port Ponky slow on the banking as NOCK and Port Ponky now head down. Thomas Deacon with a good run through, could be taking the lead here, almost trying to steal his way through there, but as they make their way into the bump section here, it is Thomas Deacon just from Port Ponky and NOCK, Virtual Knock right behind Deathwish, Mika, Deadface and Mikey all in the trailing pack here. No one really breaking away at this moment in time. It's going to be a 4-marble race as we head over to the finish line. They are coming round the final corner now, over the bumping. And who is going to take it? NOCK is out in front at the moment. He has somehow managed to carry his momentum. NOCK from Port Ponky. Thomas Deacon and Virtual NOCK. That's the battle for third that we're going to watch. NOCK takes it. Port Ponky second. Thomas Deacon comes home in third position. Virtual NOCK fourth. Mika and Deathwish neck and neck as we cross the finish line. I think Mika's going to take it. He doesn't. Deathwish takes that right at the end. Deadface and Mikey now for the final positions here. Who is going to drop first? I don't know because the camera's gone over. We're going to have to see that on the leaderboard as we take a look at the finishing positions. It is NOCK from Port Ponky, Thomas Deacon in third, Virtual NOCK fourth from Deathwish, Mika, Deadface took seventh, and unfortunately for Mikey, he comes home in eighth and final positions. Time to have a look though at the final podium positions here for tonight's Grand Prix. Third position goes to Mika Kraken and second is NOCK Skidney. I think Port Ponky's going to take the win. He does indeed. Port Ponky is tonight's Grand Prix winner. Congratulations to you, my friend. Virtual NOCK finishes in fourth. Thomas Deacon in fifth. Deathwish finishes sixth. Deadface in second. And Mikey, who only took part in 3 of the races, comes home in 8th position. Alright guys, thank you very much as always. It's been a blast. Great fun. We'll be back tomorrow night. We'll probably play some more Meat Boy tomorrow. And then we'll probably have 1 or 2 Marble Grand Prix as well, depending on what the time is. But yeah, really having lots of fun with this Marbles on stream. Hope you're enjoying my commentary as well. Yeah. I quite enjoy sitting here and commentating on the races. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate the support as always. I will catch you next time. Until then, though, I've been NOCK. You've been awesome. Bye-bye.